Hey y'all, welcome to Peyton Energetics. I'm Peyton, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the definition of a starseed. Now, as y'all know, if you are part of the spiritual community, the term starseed has absolutely exploded over the past couple of years. It went from being something no one had heard of to being something that everyone is talking about. So in today's video, I thought we would chat a little bit about what a starseed is, because there's a little confusion about this in the spiritual community and some muddling of the definition of starseed with the definition of lightworker. So some people think that they are the same thing, and there actually is a pretty big difference between the two, although they can definitely overlap. So I thought today we would just talk a little bit about what a starseed is, because as you guys know, we are going through an explosion of starseeds on the planet right now. And starseeds are waking up to their true purpose, their true identity in massive numbers. So a lot of people are just looking for guidance as to what a starseed is, how to connect with their starseed purpose, and how to figure out their starseed origin. So we'll start at the beginning today, talking about what a starseed is. Now, as with anything, there is not just a single definition for really anything in our world. So in the spiritual community, when we are talking about a starseed, our general definition, and the one that I use, is someone who is incarnated on the planet right now, so a human like any other human, but whose soul originates from another star system. So that means that a starseed is defined by the origin of his or her soul. Now, a starseed differs from something in the spiritual community that we call an earth soul. Now, an earth soul, as you can imagine, is the opposite of a starseed. It is someone who has had all of their incarnations in the earth construct. And earth souls are not any better or worse than a starseed. It is just a question of origination point. So that is the primary thing that we are talking about when we talk about a starseed. A starseed is generally someone who comes from a very advanced, very evolved galactic civilization. And the guides often point out that there are 6 or 7 star systems that are most closely connected with Earth right now. So when we talk about the starseed community, the vast majority of starseeds will be from one of, say, 6 or 7 star systems. And the systems that we will see most often represented in the starseed community are, of course, the Pleiadians. Everyone knows the Pleiadians. The Sirians, also very populous, tons of Sirian starseeds. The Arcturians, the Andromedans, a little more rare. We don't have quite as many of those running around. The Orions, and we have lots of Orion energy on the planet right now. The Cassiopeians, and they are super rare. You don't see very many Cassiopeians. And finally, the other major group is the Lyrans. And so when we are connecting with starseed origin and looking at trends in the starseed community, most starseeds will come from one of these 6 or 7 star systems. Although the guides are always quick to point out that starseeds can be from anywhere. And so we can have starseeds from star systems that Earth has not even heard of. So generally that is not the case. Generally, starseeds will be from a star system that we talk a lot about in the spiritual community. But the purpose for a starseed to be on Earth right now is to support Earth through the ascension process. So that is what started the entire starseed phenomena, was that Earth was at a very critical juncture in its evolution. And y'all, it was not headed in a good direction. So our galactic family hatched a plan to help Earth onto a more positive timeline, to help it raise its vibration out of what has been a kind of dicey period over the past 12 or 13,000 years. So our galactic family came up with a plan to send volunteers to Earth to help raise the planet's vibration. And that is what starseeds do. Starseeds are those volunteers who took on the hardest assignment in the galaxy, according to our guides, to come and help a very dense planet move into the light. So at Starseeds, we are here to support Earth during the ascension process by helping raise the planet's vibration. So at its heart, that is what starseeds do. And they don't even have to know that they are starseeds to be doing this. They don't have to be awake. They don't have to have ever heard the word starseed. Just by being physical, being born on this planet, going about their daily life, starseeds are raising the vibration of the planet. And the way they do this is just by being here, because the frequency of their soul voltage, is so high vibration that they start to raise the vibration of everyone around them, even without knowing they're doing it. So that is what starseeds are here to do, and why we have a special word for these people in the spiritual community. We are talking about people that carry a lot of galactic energy. Now, something that is often confused in the spiritual community is a confusion of lightworkers and starseeds. Now, the way I look at lightworkers, and again, not that this is the only definition, but I think one of the more common definitions for lightworkers are people who have chosen to devote themselves to love and light, to helping uplift the planet, to helping uplift other people. So the way I look at the difference between lightworkers and starseeds is that the definition starseed is more a question of where someone's soul originated. When I look at the definition of lightworkers, to me, it's more of a conscious choice that we can choose to be on the path of love and light in this lifetime, or we can make other choices. We can choose to be of service to others, or we can choose to serve the self. And so to me, lightworkers is more a term that signals a choice of lifestyle. So again, you can look at it totally differently. Everything is perception, but to me, the terms are not interchangeable. They mean slightly different things. So one question that comes up a lot amongst starseeds is, can a starseed be a lightworker? Or do you have to be one or the other? And the way I define these terms, and it always comes down to your definition. So the way I define it, there can absolutely be overlap. Many starseeds are lightworkers in that they consciously choose to live a life of service. But you don't have to be. There are many, many starseeds who aren't awake and may not wake up in this lifetime. And they are still starseeds, even if they don't know they are or don't accept that they are. But that doesn't make them a lightworker, because again, they may not have chosen to kind of devote their life or spend a lot of their life bringing more love into the world. And so in that case, someone might be a starseed by virtue of their origin, their galactic energy, but not based on their choice of how to live their life. So there is complete overlap in some of these categories. They can be completely separate. It depends on the individual. Now, if you are interested in learning more about starseeds and how to connect with your star family, don't forget to check out my Starseed Mastery program. You'll find it on my website at peytonenergetics.com. And it takes you through all of the steps to opening your multidimensional abilities in a way that's safe and effective. So hop on my website and check that out if it sounds interesting to you. But I hope this has helped you to understand starseeds a little more and how they differ from lightworkers and what we may call earth souls. I hope this helped you. I'll see you soon. Bye.